current firm is a retirement funding financial services startup firm, and it started with me, some ideas in my home office, and at that stage it was Prime was a real fit in being able to work with a nascent company, provide a high-level thought partnership and strategic conversation, but also appropriate light touch and fit for purpose services, both in incorporating the company, structuring the corporate entity, undertaking the ASIC compliance, making sure that we had the accounts and virtual CFO, which was in early days only light touch necessary. So not over-servicing a young company, but adequately servicing. So being able to look out ahead with senior partners, starting early and light, but being able to plan for growth and successfully transition the service model to that growth is really the key reasons why Prime has been a good fit for my own startup, and so far so good on that one. 15 years ago, in speaking with Matt about how he could help companies that I was investing in as an executive chairman, a director, and a venture capital investor. And that was principally in the area of biotechnology and life sciences. And we were able to work with Prime across numerous portfolio companies in their capacity to help establish those companies, provide accounting and tax services, but also importantly for companies at the early stage in their development to provide virtual CFO and company secretarial services. And along those journeys of those companies, Prime was able to provide the appropriate services for the age and stage and development of those companies, but also scale those services or transition as those companies grew up. And that was a really impressive part of providing a wide range of services to early stage companies, where I've also found Prime really valuable is in their approach to philanthropy, community and service. It's been a real delight to work with Prime to build new enterprises across a range of commercial, personal and social endeavours and successfully embark on those various journeys. On the commercial front, I think together, working with Prime and a number of portfolio companies, we were able to really work to build out our capability to maximise the opportunity for the R&D tax credit to be a benefit to companies, but also to be an area of genuine expertise for Prime. And that has helped a lot of companies boost their funding, add to their resilience and improve their long-term outcomes. And that's a program that only began at a federal level partway through my relationship with Prime, but it's been a real benefit to both Prime and to companies. And together, I think we stepped up to seize that opportunity and make the most of that across a range of businesses. The second one I'd say is probably on a couple of philanthropic social enterprises, where Prime was really able to engage with the impact that we sought to make, and was able to, in one case, for instance, where we hadn't been able to find appropriate expertise to manage the accounts and to really provide the quality of financial services that was required, even in a small philanthropic organisation, Prime was able to dig in and dig us out of that situation and make sure that that company was well managed. And so there have been moments to roll up our sleeves at new opportunities and roll up our sleeves together to get us up to a level where I think Prime has really stepped up. People at Prime are pretty straight. They have given me clear guidance, firm advice. There's nothing fancy, there's no tricks, and they've been clear about their values, how they approach both business and the community. And it's been terrific to work with them to deliver on them. So what differentiates them, I think, is that they are actually committed to both the business and the community. And we've found ways to work together on both those fronts. And so I think if that's what you're looking for, Prime's a good fit. If you're looking for fancy tricks or purely commercial outcomes or some sort of, advice that isn't pretty clear and frank and fearless, I'm probably sure that's not what you're going to get from Prime. So I really appreciate that straight talking from Prime and those values.